Well, good afternoon, everyone. I want to welcome you to the 7th Annual Technology Awards ceremony. I really appreciate the fact that all of you could take time out from your busy schedules to be here with us today. It's kind of exciting to think about this as the 7th annual one. And that also includes the technology fair that's going on down in the Grand Ballroom. I hope you get a chance, if you haven't done so already, to stop down there. And we have a full house of vendors who are showing different products and services, some which we already have at Eastern, and others that you might be interested in exploring. This luncheon and award ceremony is supported by the Center for Academic Technology Support. The full-time staff at CATS, as well as the graduate assistants and the student workers, have been working very hard, and I hope that's evident in terms of the preparations for this week and on our events. And I know they've spent countless hours making today's celebration become a reality. I'm not going to identify everybody from the CATS staff, but if those who are here, if you please stand up, and we'd like to give you a round of applause because I sure appreciate all of your efforts. So please stand up. There are many here, and I know there are many others in the other room as well. It's my pleasure now at this time to ask President Perry to come to the podium, and he's going to make a few opening remarks.
Thank you, Michael. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I thought this thing was working. Well, first of all, for those of you who were at the Gregg Technology Center opening yesterday, I apologize for being late. To make up for it, I was early today. We were talking at our table. Well, Patty Poulter asked each of us, said, well, what was your high point today? What was the great thing that happened to you today? And the great thing that happened to me was I was talking with a student, and we were talking about technology and how technology had not only affected her learning here, but how it's going to affect and change her career in the future. In fact, we even talked about it might make her career, if not disappear, morph into something else. But the great thing about that conversation is she's focused on doing something for the world, and she's going to get it done no matter what the technology is that will enable it. And I thought, what a great combination for her, the Eastern experience here, not only to have had the support of the technology we have and all the work that everyone in this room has done to support that, but also the learning that she's had in the academic side and the personal development, so that she's focused on a mission that's going to improve the world and help people. Technology is going to help her do it, and she doesn't know how it's going to evolve, but she feels equipped to deal with it. And I think that's due to the education that she's received here, the experience, and the mentoring. And I think each and every one of you in this room has had a hand in that one way or another. I want to thank Michael Hoadley for everything he's done in his leadership over the years here. Of course, I've been here a couple of years, and I've seen what he can do, but I know he's been here longer than that, and all the things he's done to build a foundation here. And of course, 7th annual, that's a great tradition to have, to recognize achievement in service and teaching in the categories that we're honoring today. Technology is the key, a key to education at Eastern. And having up-to-date services and technology, the support in the classrooms, is really extremely important. To have the technology to support all the kinds of technology that the students are using is also critical too, because we know in admissions that it's important to be able to do Twitter and Facebook and have blogs for students to see and so forth and so on. We know that 90% of parents of students prefer to use the web to do research on universities, to compare universities. So everything we do that presents that technological face to the public assists us in recruitment. What we have here assists in retention and learning for the students. So it's a critically important piece of what we have here and what we do here. So I want to congratulate all the individuals who are being honored. I want to thank everyone in the room for their role in supporting technology and in doing what you do to make Eastern the kind of place that not only supports excellence and personal development, but supports the personal relationships that our students and faculty remark upon as a real high point of their experience here at Eastern. Those of you who have been involved in Move-In hear that. Those of you involved in Prowl hear that. Those of you involved in teaching in every aspect of Eastern hear that, I know. I receive emails from parents. I receive comments from parents and students in different venues around campus, and they're all positive, and they all relate to what people at Eastern are doing for our students and for their extended families. So thank you very much.
Thank you, President Perry. And now I'd like to ask Provost Lord to please come up and make a few comments.
Thank you, Mike. I too want to welcome all of you here today. President just noted this is the 7th annual, quite a testament to the maturation of the use of academic technology and technology generally into the educational experience of this campus. I do remember the first event, and it didn't even get halfway back into the room. It was a handful of folks being recognized that day. So the fact that we can easily fill the ballroom and almost run out of food is evidence of just how much we have incorporated and infused the use of technology to the education of our students. Yesterday, I managed to get to the Gregg Lab before the president, so I actually got to speak, which I don't always like, mind you. But I reflected that the goal of Eastern to be the best at integrating academic and personal development of students, and our pursuit of that using integrative learning as the initiative to provide us clarity and focus, that we could probably do that. We could probably realize the opportunity and the goals of integrative learning without all the glorious technology we have. But it would not be anywhere near the rich experience that we're able to offer the students that we can make it because we have the technology. On the other hand, academic technology, whether it's the hardware, the software, the video capabilities over in Gregg, or any other academic resource, whether it be the library resources, whether it be lab resources, are really only as good in terms of helping us educate our students as the people who use it and find creative ways to make it be meaningful to our students in their education. So it's important that we come here today and recognize all of you that make it possible for us to use it creatively and productively for our students. So I want to offer congratulations to everyone who has provided that, being recognized today, as well as the many, many people who've been recognized previously and those yet to be recognized. And I too want to thank Katz, Michael, and everybody involved in providing for the support of technology to make this such a vibrant contribution to our campus. So congratulations, welcome again. Bye.
Okay, let's get on with the awards ceremony after those great comments. The theme for this year, as you see in your program, is the year for planning for technology in the future. And as was pointed out by President Perry and Provost Lord, all the people in this room have had a part in that, directly or indirectly. And of course, today we are recognizing many individuals for the award. We have 11 individuals, and we created a new category this year, which was a group award. So it could be for a program, it could be a committee, a department, whatever configuration of people would be put together for an award. And then we also have the Service to Campus Award. And those are the nominations we get. We get nominations from the colleges, and then we also receive nominations across campus. So we're We're going to start with the first group is going to be the College of Education and Professional Studies. They're going to be moving over to the area. Dean Jackman is going to be introducing the group, and Associate Dean Bauer will be making presenting the certificate. But as we get started, we're going to show you a short video that is for the awardee for the first awardee.